Long time no see. Hey everybody, it is Niall. Welcome back to Niall Reading Smiles. Okay, so today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the things that turn me off in books. Now when I say turn-offs, I mean why I stop reading a book. Now most of the times I get really frustrated when I don't finish a book. It always comes back to haunt me in some way. When you're just sleeping and you're just thinking about things and then boom, finish that book. Why didn't I finish that book? But then after the sort of guilt goes away, all the reasons why you didn't finish the book kind of settle in your head and then it makes you frustrated. Today I'm going to be sharing with you those sort of midnight thoughts that come to my head, the turn-offs that I see a lot repeatedly in all the books that I don't finish. Biggest turn-off in a book ever is when there is no humor. Okay, so I understand there are books that fall into the genre of sort of dramatic, sort of sad, scary, horror, not all books are comedy books. I understand that, but for a book specifically to have absolutely nothing to sort of lift that sadness a little bit, even if you're reading a sad book like Every Day by David Lethem or I don't know, The Fault in Our Stars, like books that have sort of a sad plot, when they don't at least have a little bit of humor or a little bit of just something to sort of just kind of give you a little break from all the sadness, it just makes the book too much to bear, and I personally stop reading it. For example, J.K. Rowling's The Casual Vacancy. I got about 100 pages into before I just put it down because this book was so raw, very truthful and honest to how sort of bad, it kind of takes place in like a bad neighborhood, and there's no humor whatsoever within the first 100 pages. At least there wasn't any humor that I got. Maybe there was tons of humor and I just didn't understand it. It wasn't interesting to me. If there's no humor, I can't. I can't. The next biggest turnoff in a book is when there is a love triangle with two jerks. What do you mean, two jerks, Naya? By two jerks, I mean there's two guys that are both jerks, but it seems that the main character is in love with both of them and can't decide. For example, let's say we have Bob here. Bob is arrogant. Bob is selfish. Bob just treats everyone really crappy. Then we have Jerry. He is just straight up mean. He starts fight. He kicks puppies. But then we have our main character. Let's just call her, I don't know, Amanda. Amanda seems to be in love with both of them. I can't choose. They're both so amazing. No, Amanda, they are not amazing, bad people. You deserve better. Okay, the next turnoff in books. This one is just when the book is just too creepy. For example, this book, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's called Indelible. It is book 1 in the Twixt series. I stopped reading it like almost towards the end. The main character, she's in love with this sort of guy. He's like a scripter or something, or some creature. But here's the thing that just creeped me out the most. This guy, he has like black eyes. And when I say black eyes, I don't mean like the color is just black. I mean like his entire eyes are black. You know in horror movies when someone gets like possessed and their eyes turn all black and it's just like super creepy and scary? Yeah, that's this guy, but he looks like that all the time. She just like, when she's describing him and she's in love with him, she's like, I was just looking into his eyes, there were endless black pits. I'm like, that is creepy, dude. Yeah, she's still in love with him, and the relationship creeped me out, and it was just straight up just creepy, and I could not finish it because it was too weird for me. Like, I can do fairies, I can do trolls, I can do a lot of like high fantasy characters, but this one was just, ugh. Okay, the next thing. Too much cheese and not enough cracker. When a book is just so cheesy, it's beyond the point of cheesy funny. Like, I love cheesy books. Like, if a book's a little bit cheesy, that's okay. It's like watching cheesy movies. Like, cheesy movies are hilarious. But when it's so cheesy that it's just like, when like the conversations two people have are just completely unrealistic, I can't finish those kind of books. Okay, and last but not least, one of the most annoying turn-offs, like, ever. When a character is perfect. Literally, their life and the story that revolves around them is just perfect. She has no flaws. She never messes up. She never makes mistakes, okay? The only mistake this main character may make, maybe she forgets her keys. Whoa! But that's it. I mean, everyone around the main character will be making mistakes. The world will be falling to pieces. That's okay, because the main character is perfect and, you know, nothing affects them. Very rarely do I come across books like this. Even superheroes have flaws, so it's like, come on! Let me know down below, like, the things in books that just make you stop reading them, okay? These are the reasons that I stopped reading books, or at least some of them. Hope you liked this video, and I will see you guys next week. Until next time, keep reading, and bye!